Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be reading Agents of S.U.I.T. from Badger to Worse. So let's start now. Agents of S.U.I.T. from Badger to Worse. Chapter 1. The sun rises on another day in the beautiful, bustling Buffalo? Is that a Buffalo bank robber? Blammo! Better believe it. But this is an orderly city. This mere hiccup of crime will be solved momentarily. See, the police have arrived and will make this bandit burglar biker stop spinning his wheels. Ahem, surely the police will make the burglar stop. Maybe not? Vroom! Definitely not. Dang it, now I gotta call the Viper. The Viper? Yeah, he vipes the windshield. Beep boop boop. When did you get that accent? Hello, window Viper. What? Where? When? Sorry, I don't work on Wednesdays. Can you do Thursday? Great, see you then. What accent? Wow, who's that? It's the Buffaloner, a Buffalo brute who gives bikers a bad name. I'm glad he's a loner. We don't need bad boys like him in our crew. We're good boys. Ruff, 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 ruff. Freeze, you ruffians. We're not ruffians. We were only saying rough. My wife does say I can be a little rough around the edges. You're under arrest for aiding and abetting a bank robber. Click. Oh, come on. We were just saying he's not with us. The Buffaloner acts alone. It's in his name. Ha ha. That'll keep those coffers off my tailpipe. Still, the Buffaloner is a fool to commit a crime in this town. Any second, the investigators, Mango and Brash, will be hot on his tail. Hot, I wish. It's freezing. We're not actually in town at the moment. Shoo, you'll spoil our cover. We don't know what, but these penguins are up to something fishy. Besides what they made us eat for lunch. Belch. Now that refreshments have been served, let's get down to business. Do you have the ice? Sure, there's plenty of ice. No, not that ice, the hot ice. Do you mean water? I mean stolen. Why would you need to steal ice? It's everywhere. Diamonds, stolen diamonds, to fence. Oh, of course. I don't see a fence nearby. That's okay, S.U.I.T. has more than its all-star alligator agents. Cilantro the chameleon can catch that cunning crook. Sorry, I can't. Seorb and I are in space. Ha ha! Yes, everyone leave the Buffaloner a loner. The A-team is on assignment. The C-team is occupied. Is anyone not too busy to bust this bothersome bison? Ooh, I know. Send in the B-team. Thank you, narrator. We'll take it from here. Suit agent, Marcia. Special skill, can pilot anything with an engine and a steering wheel. Likes, a beautiful day with no clouds in the sky or bank robbers in the streets. Dislikes, bank robbers in the streets. You've almost got it, Marcia, just a little lower. The B stands for Badger, not backseat driver, Bongo. Suit agent, Bongo. Special skill, gourmet cooking. Allergies, bee stings. Also, hangnails. Not really an allergy per se, but they're really annoying. Attitude, snooty. Humph, I'm merely trying to help. Buffalo like planes, not planes. Don't sweat, the best is net to come. Scree! Ha, net today. Ow, that's net very nice. Now I know why they're called skyscrapers. Scrape! This jet is just too jumbo. Tisk tisk, Marcia. A great artist never blames their tools, and a great secret agent never blames their vehicle. Then pick another vehicle and see if you can do better. Time to take this chase downtown, as in down to the ground. Thunk! What? This isn't the motorbike. I changed my mind. I'm blaming the vehicle. Splorsh! Haha! I did grab the right mechanical steed purely by instinct. Instinct? More like you stink. Ha! Marcia, through, no fault of my own, I need another vehicle. Haha, the only thing that could make bank robbing more fun is fewer people. But with all this cash, I can finally give up this lonely life on the road and spend some time alone. Hold on, Bongo, I can't find the button for the launch bay. Bay leaves, old bay. Wait, these aren't the cockpit instructions. It's a recipe for boiled crabs. Ah, there it is. Vehicle dropping, but you'll have to catch up. Huff, huff, yes, I know. Huff. Crash. Marcia, you've sent the snowmobile, and I don't think that's going to be very useful unless you saw forecast for some sudden freak downfall. Yipe! Marcia, you dumped out a whole garage. Apologies, Bongo. I couldn't find the manual because someone left a cookbook in the cockpit. I'll have you know, my personal collection of world-renowned recipes is no mere cookbook. It is a culinary compendium of just get in. Screevum! That's the crook. Do you see? Please, Bongo, I am perfectly capable of recognizing a buffalo riding a motorcycle on my own. We shall have him in custody post-haste. Excellent. Wait, if you're down here, who's flying the jet? You'll go bananas at the city zoo. Crash! Cookbooks don't know how to fly? It could have made an effort. Oh, well, we'll get another one. Let's see if they can steer and shop at the same time. We've almost got him. Time for a trusty gizmo to close the distance. All this talk of cookbooks and zoo bananas is making me hungry. Click. Spring! Look out! Ah, cripes! Crepes! Where? Do you see a crepe stand? He said cripes, not crepes. Get your head out of the grocer. No, I don't think you're right. Maybe we passed it. I'll take that grab. Hey, if you want money, go find your own bank to rob. What are you doing? Sorry. Honey! Don't sorry, honey, me. I'm not your honey. Not you. Look out for the... Honey! Bonk. Ah! Crash! Bah, you caught my cash, but you won't catch me. Three's a crowd, especially for a loner. The buffalo owner. Blah! These badgers have the bills. Stick 'em up. Sticky is right. We recovered the money, but it's covered in honey. But why does it taste like pineapple? Because it's tropical, small batch, and expensive. Rub rub. If you say so. Ahem! All this money belongs to my bank. Bonjour, my banker buddy. The B team has retrieved your filched finances. Thank you, but it wasn't so sticky when it left the building. That's because every dollar is coated in $2 worth of my honey. I demand reimbursement. I'm seeing an awful lot of frowning faces considering a bank robbery was just foiled. Maybe they had a taste of this weird honey. The unique taste comes from island bees collecting nectar from different flowers. Boring! Who knows how many people could have bought that tainted honey? We saved you a costly recall. And for you, ma'am, wonderful. One slightly less sticky dollar bill and thousands more to go. Everything would have been better if you honey badgers hadn't stuck your noses in this. Honey badgers? How dare you? We're European! If you're European, find a restroom. You made enough of a mess already. Hey, those are the badgers that put me in a big net. Me too. And me. They ruined the sign for my zoo. They stuck a jet ski in the park fountain. Those badgers crashed the market. The market? Oh no, my stocks. Not that market. Yes, you're all very welcome. What's this? Print, print. It's a missive from headquarters. My word. Print, print. An invite to an official badger meeting. Undoubtedly to recognize our exemplary efforts in the field today. Undoubtedly. We don't need no stinking badgers. We don't stink. It's a pineapple-scented honey. Chapter 2. Peace in the city is restored, but there's never a day off for an agent of S.U.I.T. Clank. I'm gonna park somewhere else. S.U.I.T. headquarters. Wow, I didn't know S.U.I.T. had astronauts. Yep, after Cilantro designed our training simulator, she got sent off to a farm. Wait, when you send an animal to a farm, it means they become an astronaut? Yeah, she helped launch Spacesuit. I'm way less sad about my dog now. Hi, Monocle, what's up? Can you tell the General Inspector I can't make the meeting? Are you still posted at that old abandoned suit base? Inspector Vague said you don't have to fix it up anymore. Well, some vague entity is sending me instructions to get it working again. And besides, the antiques did come in handy during an alien invasion. Hi, Cilantro. It's me, Scarecrow. I am also still posted here, because I'm literally stuck to a post. How are you? Oh, okay, talk later. You may have solved Ivy's lesson for you in one book, Cilantro, but I bet she has an entire trilogy of puzzles for me to piece together. Maybe Zeb can come back to help when he's finished basic training. Just don't go missing in the field like Suit's first General Inspector G.I. tracked. Believe me, I'm not going out into fields. It's too corny out there. And C-Ube, completely useless bionic eyeball, has been acting a little weird since I got back. It could just be from learning to function better. He's growing up. How so? Ha 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 ha! That is very true! If corns have ears and potatoes have eyes, then there are no secrets on a farm. He's moved on to the having imaginary friend chapter in child development. Ooh, gotta go, Monocle. Meeting starting. Chapter 3. Cilantro, what are you doing at the Badger meeting? Badger meeting? What are you talking about? Oh, everyone must be here to celebrate our recent success. No need to pretend it's a surprise party, Cilantro. We got the invitation. Invitation? See here? It says Badger meeting, and in beautiful script thanks to our Vest custom printers. It's the only civilized way to communicate with command, far more elegant than those staticky holograms. Let me see that. This says budget meeting. Your beautiful script is impossible to read. What? We don't care about budget. Why were we called in for some boring budget talk? Bongo, Marcia, sit down. Yes, of course, General Inspector Moe. Thank you for having us at this meeting that I am sure will not be boring at all. I'll get right down to brass tacks. S.U.I.T has got a major spending problem. Custom-made gadgets, over-the-top vehicles, 6-star hotel rooms. Wait, I thought they only went up to 5. Oh, you have to ask for the 6-star. It's the only way. And all these expenses are being generated solely by agents Bongo and Marcia. Ah, you're using up 80% of the S.U.I.T budget. That's a lot more than the 10% the Gators use, and way more than the 2% for milk. What about the other department, the one Cilantro's in? She just got back from outer space. That can't be cheap. Inspector Vague won't give me any specifics on her department costs. It's all ballpark figures. We have a ballpark? Is it in by the gym? Who? Me? Sigh. Not to you, Jim. We don't have a ballpark. I should hope not. It sounds terribly frivolous. Now, a cricket pitch, on the other hand. What's frivolous is how much was spent on your most recent mission alone, which was a great success. And when are we going to get our medals for that? At the Badger meeting? There is no Badger meeting! You all say that, but there does seem to be a lot of focus on us Badgers. Look at all this equipment you wrecked. That giant net launcher itself cost more money than what was stolen, and which we returned, along with some overpriced honey if we're also worried about costs now. Besides, we couldn't let a motorcycle gang get away with robbing a bank. The Buffalo owner is an individual. His name is a portmanteau. I don't know that word and I'm insulted if you think I'm going to look it up. It means it's a combination of buffalo and loner. A loner is not part of a gang. Also, he shouldn't be confused with Buffalo Owners, a car rental operation in Buffalo, New York. When it comes to great deals, this Buffalo doesn't buffalo. Frig wings with every lease. But we saw the police going after a biker gang. Sorry about the mix-up. We'll never assume all bikers are baddies again. Wag, wag, wag. In the heat of the moment, a spy has to make some assumptions. It's called following your gut. Your gut gave you bad directions. You could have at least returned your gear in one piece. Instead, you trashed the jet, Bongo. That was Marcia. Marcia wasted a jet ski and a snowmobile. That was Bongo. You've got us mixed up. Well, technically, that brings me to my next point. The merchandise. You spent a fortune producing 2 separate Bongo and Marcia plushies when you look practically identical. Well, they're off model now. We look completely different. We'll have to throw out the entire inventory and produce all new dolls to match our updated designs. Meanwhile, the Gators share one plush doll, with Mango on one side and Brash for the other. It's a 2-for-1. How they do the different chins? Genius. The A in A-Team may also stand for alligator, but they're also A+ at keeping a low overhead. Usually it's because they're in the sewer, so the overhead is underground. They might be investigators, but we're investigator. We may be badgers, but we're not so bad. Give us another mission. We'll prove it. Oh, you'll be going fishing all right. I mean, you'll be on a mission all right. Someplace you can't get within 1,000 miles of your S.U.I.T expense account. There have been a bunch of bungalow burglaries in Bora. You badgers can't botch that up too bad. I'm sending you off to be Inspector Pacific's problem. This actually sounds like a vacation. Senor, book us a pair of first-class tickets to Bora. Not this time. You're traveling coach. He certainly did mean coach. If this is how we're traveling cross-country, I can't imagine how we'll get across the ocean. Oh. Chapter 4. About a week later, there it is! Bora! Finally, that was the worst week of my life. Yes, I figured as much by adding up how many days you said, Marcia, this has been the worst day of my life. But now we can kick off this mission, aka our island vacation, and a well-earned one at that. Let's find this Inspector Pacific. Oh, don't worry about me. I'll just swim back, I guess. Got another honey export here. I don't know how we're ever gonna break even shipping this tropical honey. Taxes, tariffs, duties. We bees gotta deal with a lot of bees fees. Nothing here jumps out as particularly S.U.I.T-y. Looks like we'll be spending all ruddy day giving secret passwords to random locals, hoping to chance upon our contact. I think not. We may not have our Badgermobile or Badger cycles or designer Badger luggage, but we still have our vests. Shouldn't we be more discreet? What tosh. These locals will probably just think it's just some fancy set of binoculars. That's quite a fancy set of very desirable technology. Well, let's not dawdle anyway, and sniff out our suit contact. Sniff out, but your nose is so swollen. How do you smell? I smell great, but after a week at sea, you could use a bath. Aha! There! Spot on! As in, there are 4 spots hidden next to the letter suit. Hello. Welcome to Bora. What can I get you? Surfboard, shuffleboard, boogie board, board games, boardwalk? I can't actually sell that last one. But if you get bored, I've got you covered in swimsuits. Let's just say we're more interested in the suit than we are the swim, if you catch our drift. Oh, I think I catch enough drift already. Driftwood, that is. Well, looks like it's barbecue for dinner again. Fishing for relaxation. You must have a very stressful job, perhaps secretly stressful, like you shoulder the responsibility of keeping the world safe from all its dastardly enemies, all while keeping up the facade of a peaceful bathing suit salesman. Peaceful is right. I got 1-piece suits, 2-piece suits, 3-piece. That's our tuxedo model for black tie pool parties. Bongo, we should hardly expect a suit inspector to break cover under such badgering. Let's just show him our badges. We don't need no stinking badgers. Badges! We said badges. Squawk! Badges! See, we're not just any badgers. We're the B team. And the B stands for best. Oh, why didn't you just say so? Because we're spies, and you know your mission? HQ was a little light on the specifics. Then let's get started. Flip, whoop, zip, crank. A secret base hidden behind the facade of a dingy dinghy? Perfect! Suit must have something very impressive tucked away here. Zip, plop. Oh, it's nothing special. Unfortunately, that seems to be very true. Welcome to Swimsuit. I am Inspector Pacific. Let me take you below decks for the full tour. No, thank you. I think we get it. We don't need to embarrass you further. Let's just get to the mission, If you say so, what do I call you two? Little Badger and Small Badger? Badger 1 and Badger A? My name is Bongo, and this is my comrade in pause, Marcia, charmed. Bongo, Marcia, nice to meet you. I'm Bongo, she's Marcia. I can't believe a spy so high up can't tell us apart. I'm not that high up, just a little above eye level. But I can get you some outfits to help you stand out, while also blending in. Of course, disguises, bring back the shop. I just have to take these offers. I take my cover very seriously. If we're going after burglars, we'll need some particularly exciting spy technology. Sorry, I try to keep the ship pest-free. Not pest, the best. A badger tank, a badger copter, badger boats, some magnetic badger boots. You won't need any of that. Whatever you've already got in your vest will be fine. Are you sure? We don't have a lot to work with. Spring, as you can see, we traveled light. It's just normal clothes here. I don't often don attire that isn't packed with very exciting spy technology, but when I do, I like it to be sophisticated. Let's see your 3-piece black tie party outfits. Don't hassle me, I'm local. I might actually be missing a few of the pieces, but I can still make sure you bring the party. Option 1. No, these New Year's Eve glasses are from over 20 years ago. Squawk! Happy old year! Just a first try. Let's see what else might get you in the island spirit. Option 2. Maybe. The jacket is a bit warm for the weather. Option 3. Perfect. Let's go. It doesn't really blend in, though. It does on Halloween. Squawk! Halloween! Can your parrot say anything useful? That's not a parrot. That's Carrot. Computerized assistant repeating random oral terms. It's the best I got for a fancy robot guard. It's no scarecrow for sure, but then if it was, it'd probably just scare itself. The island doesn't see much excitement. You're the first 2 suit agents assigned here since... Look, playing dress-up is fun, but could you please tell us what you know about the Bungalow burglaries? I don't know much. You're the investigators. No, that's the A-team. We're the B... Wait, I see you didn't put the emphasis on gators there. Carry on. Tourists at the Paradise Villas have been reporting their valuables going missing. It's up to you to catch the crooks. Suit has already booked a bungalow of your own, so you can go undercover. You can be your own honey trap. You're honey badgers, right? We're European. Well, so long as you're not a poopin'. But I live on a boat, but we're all out of poop deck jokes. Now then, what do you think of these looks? Perfect. Squawk, poop! Meanwhile, Monocle continues to follow more cryptic repair orders. I'm not sure these instructions for the system converters make sense. But if they did make sense, then they wouldn't have come from Inspector Vague. Engage breaker B1 over D4. Wow! Crack-a-boom! I knew that wasn't gonna work. That undid the fixes I already finished. It even shorted out half my floating station. I can't run any diagnostics, and I can't reach S.U.I.T. What still works in the base? That can't be right. Base offline, emergency systems only. This last set of configurations gave S.U.I.T total command of the base. Admin lock engaged. All functions in S.U.I.T override. Why would Inspector Vague want that? I don't think S.U.I.T would sabotage the instructions, but he has been acting weird. Gotta find out what's going on here. Chapter 5. Back to the the B plot. Welcome to Paradise Villas. May I have the name on your reservation? Badger. James Badger. Okay. I'm sorry I don't see anyone under that name. It's Marcia and Bongo Badger. No relation. Why'd you say James? We're undercover. Why would S.U.I.T book us under our real names? Why did you assume S.U.I.T chose James as your alias? I was ready to say a lot more until I got it right. Jacob, Jack, Jasper, Jeremy. I have a Marcia and Bongo. Banjo? Ah, yes, that's what we said. Banjo. Sorry, I must have misheard. It's our accent. Happens all the time. Why banjo? We don't look anything like banjos. You know, like them. How dare you? We're ukuleles. Sorry. Shortly. There are many activities to enjoy during your stay. Swimming, snorkeling, scuba diving, hot tubs. Careful with the pointy end of your butt, B-hop. Body surfing. Those all just sound like different versions of swimming. Sigh. You don't know how good you have it. What do you mean? Bees can't go in the water. Thank goodness we have some sanctuary from your kind. Bongo, you're being quite rude. And he needs to watch where he's swinging that stinger. You know how puffy I get if I'm stung by a bee. My nose is already big enough. Here's your bungalow. I was wondering what you might know about the recent string of burglaries. What's the buzz, as it were? Ha ha ha! An overblown rumor from a handful of patrons who misplaced their valuables. As you did not bring any luggage, you have nothing to fear. And I have nothing to carry inside, so I'll be on my way. Click! Didn't bring luggage. Snark! Let's make ourselves at home. Boop! Kaboing! Now this is a proper headquarters, not like that wretched boat. Everything we need for surveillance, defense, and evidence analysis. It's amazing what you can fit into these vests when you ignore the rules of quantum mechanics. That's comic books for ya. Good thing we raided arms before we left HQ. Apparel research and manufacturing stuff. I hope Sven Septipus doesn't mind. Back at arms. Where'd all my gear go? We owe you one of everything. Thanks, the B-team. Those stinking badgers. Isn't there a guy around here who usually says that line? He's on vacation. Chapter 6. This case should be a breeze. I bet we can bust a burglar and enjoy Bora at the same time. Business and pleasure. Double duty. Let's gab with the locals. Really put our ears to the ground. Indeed. This was not what I had in mind. We're blending in. More like buried in. Shush! Now for part 2. After the alien invasion put me in that hive mind, I just had to get away for some time. I heard one of their ships even crashed here somewhere in the mountains. See Agents of S.U.I.T. Book 1. Oh, heavens! I have lost my very valuable diamond necklace. I was too entranced by the art of sand sculpture. Whatever shall I do? Oh no, I'm so sorry. The same thing happened to me. See, the case is afoot. You also lost a diamond necklace while encasing your work colleague in the sand? Not a necklace, no. It was my laptop computer. And it wasn't just me. Someone else lost their smartphone. Haven't seen it in days. And someone else I met the other day can't find my fitness tracker. Tablet computer. Bloop, 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 bloop. Portable game console. Later that evening. It seems the vanishing valuables are all electronics. You're right. Tiny technological treasures. That's the key to sleuthing out our suspect. Try the all-you-can-eat Smorgasbord Bora. My husband has vanished. Oh my! Is he a robot? Emotionally, sometimes, sure. Why? If your husband isn't an expensive electronic, that's not our mission. Good luck! Ooh, papaya! Good evening. Tonight's meal is a scrumptious plethora of culinary delights sourced right here from the island. Ooh, did you hear that, Bongo? A plethora? Is that a type of fish? Our head chef, Quinby, is passionate about fresh local ingredients. Quinby is in fact so passionate he pollinates all the fruit and vegetables personally. This allows for unique, delicious subbreeds of produce from the curated cross-pollination. Interesting flavor. A bit piney? Oddly appley. I'm sure the rest is lovely. There it is again, that pineapple flavor. Ugh. It all tastes the same, like pineapple, and far too sweet. Something's off here. You're right, sticky sweet, like when we were covered in honey. Look around. Nobody else seems to be enjoying it either. How was your meal? Great. I love pineapple-flavored scrambled eggs. They're all just too polite to say so. Could this be related to the robberies? I don't see how, but let's take a sample back to the Bungalow lab for testing. And if nothing else, I can whip us up a scone in there so we don't starve. Ahem. Good evening. I am the maitre d'. More like maitre b'. Is there a problem? Yeah, all of your food tastes like pineapple. We know this is a tropical island, but do you have to put that tart yellow fleshy fruit in everything? Maybe you aren't simply accustomed to fine dining. Not accustomed to fine dining. I am an accomplished chef in my own right. Never mind that all my best recipes were destroyed in a plane crash. Nobody here thinks this food is exciting. Look, even that Bora in Bora is bored. Sigh. Sir? I'd rather have the plain food from the plane ride here than whatever this is. Nice work getting us out there, Marcia. Now we can run our leftovers through our fully outfitted spy lab. Oh no! Forget about takeout tests. Our bungalow's been burgled, and we hadn't set up any of our recording devices. We should have bugged this place before we left. We were robbed. I'm plenty bugged. But Marcia has no idea how bugged they truly are. The mystery thieves take our stuff? This just got personal. We can't possibly work like this. We need a resupply. Except we both know Inspector Pacific doesn't have anything except for flip-flops and puka shells in his rustic headquarters. We need to call home. How? Our intercontinental holocall tech has been stolen. There's still the normal telephone, Bongo. But we'll get in trouble for losing all of Sven's stuff. This is not just about you and me anymore. These Bungalow burglars took S.U.I.T property. The stakes have never been higher. Or at least that's what I'll say to convince them to send us some cool new gear. 1-888-SPY-GATE-RS. They really should get another number. S.U.I.T's not just spy gators. Hello, S.U.I.T HQ? It's Marcia. I have terrible news. But it's not our fault. You need a supply drop? How'd you guess? None of your beeswax. Excuse me? I mean, none of your business. Who is this? Sorry, I'm a newbie. Newbie. What's going on? Some rookie on the phone desk. Listen, all's we're given if Bongo and I can get the full arms treatment of replacement gadgetry. I have no idea what she's talking about. Some kind of spy jargon. I know those two were up to something. Just say yes so we can figure out what to do with them. Anything you need, we'll have it delivered via room service. No! This location is compromised. There must be somewhere secure on this island. There's a waterfall not too far from you. Perfect. Is there any chance you could throw in a sub-badgerine? It would come in very handy. It's a submarine made from badgers. The title is a portmanteau. There's that word again. I refuse to learn it. I don't trust it. Sure. Really? Thank you. You know, we could also use just go to the waterfall. Click. Huh, that was almost too easy. I thought they'd put up more of a fuss. They just finally figured out that we're worth it. To the waterfall! It's a good thing I saw those badgers pull out that spy gear when they first arrived on the island, and now we've got it all, the best loot of anyone here. We'll be able to move on to the next phase of our plan. Sounds like they could have had more goodies sent in. Pity we stopped the call. Better we didn't risk them asking for backup. They've served their purpose, and now they're just trouble. Take care of them. I work in hospitality. Taking care of people is my specialty. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, at the Suit Rural Outpost, I don't know, what is Scarecrow's favorite snack? Computer chips? Ha 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 ha! Yes, because he is a robot, like me! Beep! Now I want some computer chips. Who are you talking to? What old programming do you have waking back up? What skeletons does this place have in its closets? Ah! I didn't mean literally! Who is this? Am I see you having imaginary conversations with them? Maybe these will give me some answers. This skeleton must have written them while trapped inside. Well, before they became a skeleton anyway.